Welcome back to Grump's Barn, where today things have got very serious. Very serious indeed. As you can see, we have a freeloader back in here. And you'll be pleased to know it's not for any of the fucking things that I was supposed to have been fixing on it. Because I still haven't got round to that. The weather here has been absolutely shit for weeks and weeks, and I just could not be asked to come down here and sort things out. Until something broke on the freeloader and it had to come straight down here. So now I have to do things. I shall try and show you what we got here. I don't know if you can see this, but behind there, you look at the back of here, there's fuck all surface on the back of that disc. You see nice and shiny this side. Nice and lack of surface at all on this side. Completely rotted. So I've had to buy new discs. And obviously new pads to go with that. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. And there will be another video straight after this one, because I was out in the Defender the other day and it started squealing like buggery. Opened up the bonnet to check and the water pump had failed. Piddling water out. So that will be the next job after this one. I'm just waiting for that to arrive. But for today, yeah, we've got enough on our hands with replacing both these discs. Deep joy. Right, now first job before anything else is to see if we can get the retaining screws out of this disc. And thankfully, there's only one in here. That one is missing. Well, they make a hell of a bloody difference. And it's loose. Well, loose-ish. Very nice. I'm saying nothing else but very nice. These jobs have a tendency to bite you on the arse. Right, next thing will be to undo the slider bolts here. One here and one down below. Should be probably about 13mm. Hang on, I'm going to have to wire brush those first, clean them up a bit. Well, that's the two caliper pin bolts out. Both different sizes. Don't remember that, but there you go. This top one was an 11mm for some reason. And this one, best fit was a 3/8. Fuck if I know. Right, let's get this caliper off here now. And then we can take off the caliper carrier, which is only 2 bolts again. And then we can take this bloody disc off. Right, the caliper's off. Just a case of getting something in between here and the carrier. Gently prising it. It was a bit stiff. Not surprising, but amazingly, these pins are free to move. Absolutely wonderful. You can feel all the grease inside them. It's good. I'm happy. This brake pad is stuck solid. I'm going to have to give that a bit of persuasion in a minute. This is the what's left of the inner one, where it's been chewing itself to pieces against a completely fucked disc. Yeah, so I just have to prise this bugger out, get these clips out and throw them away, and clean this carrier up. That doesn't look too bad considering it's been around here. Everything's covered in rust as ever. But never mind. That there was a new caliper. Less than 2 years ago. Yeah, the discs were fine then. I don't know. Right, let's get on with this bloody thing. Get these pads out, and then I've got to take off the 2 bolts at the back here, holding the caliper holder on there. Well, there we go, one carrier off. Carrier bolts are 14mm. You can see that one was a bit mangled before I even started. That was fun to get off, I tell you. And the other one is currently sitting inside a socket still. They're both slightly mangled. I had to hammer the 14mm over there to hold them properly. Wonderful! Now we can take this off. This should just fall off. Maybe I can't do it one-handed. Hang on. Put that there a minute. Didn't want to turn it off because I wanted to show you this properly. Look at the state of that. There's little bits of the surface left here and there. Fucking hell. Wonderful. And as you can see, that side's perfect. They're a bit worn. Alright, have a good clean up on this. Get a wire brush all over the place. Get this all sorted. Well, at least that's all fine for the minute. Oh look, anti-seize. I'll be back where it came from. Right, let's get this cleaned up. Well, as you can see, this caliper's a bit of a mess. Or caliper carrier, should I say. Let's get my terminology correct for one. Well, the important bits on this are here, the grooves here on both sides. The pads actually run in that groove there, but they run on steel clips that go into there that I've got to pull out and throw away because they were knackered. I'll show you those in a minute when I put them in. I'm going to have to do a bit more cleaning up on this. There's so much rot in these corners that it might catch the pads as they're moving in and out. That's one of the clips, and that's half of the other one because that was all that was left. Nothing unusual there. And as you might have noticed, I'm now wearing gloves, but I was only to put the new disc on so I didn't get crap all over it. And those just slide straight on, no problem at all there. All I've got to do now is put that retaining screw back in just to hold it in place. There we go. I don't have another retaining screw for it because there was only one in here. It's got a little bit of anti-seize on it as well. Then there's a good chance if it ever has to come out again, it might well come out rather than being drilled out. Right, because that actually doesn't do a hell of a lot. It just holds that disc in place while you're putting everything else together. What actually holds the disc on is the wheel we're going on there, being bolted up firmly against it. Right, so I now need to go and clean that carrier up some more. There we go, that's a lot better. Clean most of the shit off it. Obviously I'm not going to bother painting it, it's pointless. Only rot in 5 minutes anyway around here. But look, a rarity in this bloody garage. Genuine Land Rover parts. New Land Rover clips for the brakes. And if I put the camera on the right bit, it would help. There we go, brand new clip. Let's see how these fit. I have to stop filming for a minute because I can't do that one-handed. There we go, the clips are now just sitting in there, clipped in nicely. Just needed a bit more cleaning up before they would go in. Had too much crap in the bottom of these bits under here. I thought I cleaned them all out, but no, not quite. Now they're clipped on and sitting there nicely. Going nowhere. I'll try to put this on the car and then it'll fall off. I guarantee it. Oh look, sheep. Yep, we've got lawnmowers in again. About 20 of them. Get the paddock sorted out for us. They're very good at that. Not only do they cut the grass, but they also aerate the soil and fertilise it all in one go. Right. Now let's get back down here and get this bloody hanger back on. There we go. That's now on. The bolts were cleaned up a bit and had some medium thread locker on there. Keep them happy. There's only 2 bolts at the back. There you can see them, one there, whoop, and one up there. Pain in the arse. Everything gets in the way as ever on these jobs. Excuse me. Now to find some brake shoes. Oh, and I also need to push back the caliper in that. I'll see how hard it is. I might have to get a G-clamp or something on there. And there we are. Brake pads in. All I got to do is push back the caliper in here. It won't move by hand. I'll have to get a G-clamp or something and just wind it back a bit so I can get the caliper back onto the holder. Well, there we go. That took a while. I couldn't find a G-clamp. I've got loads of the bloody things here somewhere. I had to push the piston right back as far as it would go. And I should do that the easy way. Just use an old brake pad, chuck it against the piston, put a G-clamp round it and screw it down. It pushes it right back. I found out one other good thing about buying the Td4 brake shoes here, or pads rather, is some reason they would kindly put in brand new bolts for the caliper. These ones here and here, and they've actually got a proper 13mm head on them. Not these poxy little whatever the fuck they were supposed to be ones. They're both different bloody sizes. Right. That's that done. Now all I've got to do is get on with the other bloody side. But at least it means the main one is done. The one that was the real fucking problem. It was making all sorts of scrapey flappy noises. Yeah. That's this one done. Now I've got to do the other one. And I won't bother filming too much of that because it's exactly the same as this one unless I come across anything really nasty, which wouldn't be a surprise. This car hates me. I don't know. Right, suppose I better get on. Start taking the other side apart. Might help if I have my hand in the right place to turn the camera off. Well, here I am, a couple of days later. Got the second part of the Freeloader's front brakes done. And I was right, the car does fucking hate me. Took me 5 hours to do the other side. Most of that time was spent getting off the bloody disc. Because that fucker was not coming off. I had to beat the shit out of it to get it off there. And once I finally got it all off, I got down to cleaning everything up. I found that the caliper carrier was completely and utterly shagged. Oh, and the other disc was falling apart. Not as badly as the driver's side, but it was starting to fall apart like that. So I had to clean it all up and get it going as best I could because we needed the car back on the road, because as I said before, the Defender's temporarily off the road because that needed a new water pump. So yeah, that's a couple of days later, because here we go, the bits have arrived. I have a water pump in here, genuine Airtex, which is basically OE, which is very nice. So there we have a new water pump. That will be going on there in the next couple of days. But before I do that, I have the last part of the Freeloader's brakes to put on. Again, it's an OE part, it's TRW hanger. Yeah, one caliper carrier, complete with brand new clips, and they even tuck in yet another couple of bolts. It's very nice. So I shall be putting this on the Freeloader in the next couple of days as well. Yeah, all go. More expense as ever. But then again, if nothing went wrong, I'd have nothing to make videos about, would I? Oh, apart from maybe the trike, which I will be getting back to again as soon as I've got these cars fucking sorted out. Now the weather's getting nicer up here. I mean, let's show you. There we are, 9:30 at night. So a lovely day, a lovely day tomorrow. Still nice and light. Yeah, it's not sunny anymore, the sun's just gone down. But it'll be light out here this time of year, till about 10:30. Obviously in the summer, it's light till about 11, sometimes past that. Not quite landed the midnight sun here, but we're not far off it. Anywho, that's enough for this one. I've got a few more jobs to be doing on the Freeloader, but first I've got to get the Defender's water pump done. So that'll be the next video. And then after that, it will be the rest of the jobs on the Freeloader. Yeah, there's a few of those. And then I can get back to the bloody trike. Anyway, if you made it this far, congratulations. It's been a lot easier for you than it was for me, because it was a fucking pain in the arse for me. So take care, people, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.